Good day, everybody, and Happy New Year. Welcome to our Dark Live session. My name is Mornay, and I'm JobDark's South African brand ambassador. It's the beginning of a new year, and we all have some plans and hopes for the next few months, right? If one of your expectations is to land an incredible career opportunity, Alina and I are here to show you the way. As you may know, we are a recruitment agency that helps incredible people build an amazing career working from home for United States-based business. The career opportunities we offer are full-time and well remunerated. Isn't it right, Alina?
Absolutely. Hi, guys. Happy New Year. My name is Alina, and I am JobDocs brand ambassador for Latin America. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yes, as Morne mentioned, it is very probable that if you're watching us right now, you might be interested in getting a fresh start for 2023, working with a company that can help you build a professional career. That is why for today's topic, we want to share with you some of our best tips to help you move closer to reaching your goal.
Oh, yes. And also, if you have any questions about today's topic or want to ask about other JobDoc related topics, please feel free to send them over in the comment section and we will gladly answer them before we end the live session. Do not hesitate to ask for tips and recommendations for the application process as well.
Definitely. Remember that the Doc live session intends to inform, but also to help you guys. We are very happy to assist you. You can start asking your questions immediately and we'll be sure to answer them at the end of our topic. We are moments away from kicking off today's topic, but before we get there, we would like to mention a few disclaimers.
We are a recruitment agency.
We never ask our candidates for money at any step of the application process. If someone asks you for money, please ignore the request and report the account. Do not give out your money because that is 100% a scam. Take care of your money and your information, please.
Please remember that applying does not guarantee you'll get hired. Just like in any normal job, you need to prove how you would be a great asset for the company and follow every instruction in the application process correctly in order to be able to complete it successfully and become part of the team.
Thank you for listening to our disclaimers. Now, let's kick things off with our first tip of the day, which is identifying your dream job. Okay, so you most likely have a general concept of how you want to build your professional career, but you can always make an effort to learn more about it, right? We suggest that you try any or all of the following recommendations: reading relevant articles and books, making some research on the internet, watching video tips, listening to podcasts related to your career field, and or speaking with people who have worked in the field you want to work in. Guys, this last recommendation is actually the best one out of all because you can send emails, social media messages, or call the person you want to have a conversation with and organize a meeting via Zoom and Skype platforms. The possibilities are endless and the choice is absolutely all yours. As long as you know what you want, you'll be one step closer to landing the best career opportunity for you.
Yes, we truly want you guys to start this year with a great career opportunity, which takes us to the next tip because this will help you reach said goal. You need to do some networking. We recommend you to identify what networking style works best for you. If you prefer to communicate online, contact the people on your social media platforms. Ask them if they have any information about the type of career opportunity you want, or if they know somebody in a relevant field. Build your network by inviting more people suggested to you. Let everyone know that you're searching for a specific role. This is why the tip Morne just mentioned previously is super important. The connections you build along the process of networking may come in handy while you're looking for work. With luck on your side, they might be able to introduce you to someone who works in that field. As you can see, networking allows you to take advantage of personal and business relationships, because if they know about any potential opportunities, they will most certainly let you know about them.
Positively, they will contact you guys. Now, for the next step, we want to emphasize on how it is really important to have a great resume. You see, your resume is the first thing a potential employer sees, so it's crucial to include all of your qualifications. Make sure you are adding your most outstanding and applicable experience to the near top of your resume. That will assure the potential employer's full attention. Consider organizing your work experience into two categories: positions in the field you are interested in and other work experience. Once you have completed your resume, make sure to proofread it carefully. Take a few days to think about what you wrote and make any changes you consider necessary. You can also ask a friend or family member to review your resume for any grammar errors or other changes. Send your resume with confidence, trusting that you stated every detail that will land you the opportunity to be interviewed.
Which is exactly what we're talking about for our next tip, preparing for the interview. If you want to give it your best shot, we have several recommendations. For example, we advise you to do some research beforehand on the company. You can also gather more information about possible interview questions. As a good exercise, you can stand in front of a mirror and practice answering said interview questions. Just remember that your final answer should be related to the position that you're applying for, specifically. I also highly suggest that you dress professionally for the occasion and that you join on time for the interview. Remember that first impressions matter, and these two last tips will help you prove how much you care about the career opportunity. During the interview, be sure to talk about weaknesses and how you turn them into strengths. Speak in a confident tone, be open and honest with the interviewer, and don't forget to ask any questions you may have. As a last recommendation, remember to always be yourself.
Absolutely, those are fantastic recommendations, Alina. So, for the last step of the day, we want to encourage you guys to work on yourselves. Working on yourself is one of the most important steps toward landing your dream job in 2023. Take the time to know yourself. Write down your strengths and weaknesses, and once you have identified them, put together a plan to solve the weaknesses that might hold you down. We highly suggest that you try some free online courses if you are not confident in some tasks. Set a goal to practice new skills each month. Remember that every course you do, every opportunity you get, will add skills and experience to yourself and your resume. Just remember that whatever you decide to improve, make sure that it is related to the job of your dreams. Well guys, that's it for today's tips. We truly hope they come in handy and help you reach those goals in 2023. Alina and I already have the careers of our dreams working with JobTalk. If you decide to start growing a professional career with JobTalk in 2023, we highly encourage you to apply for one of our available positions.
And talking about that, the JobTalk Fair is an online event that will take place this month, January 27th, at our virtual booth, which will be on our website. Attendees will have the opportunity to connect and interact with the JobTalk team member. During the event, participants will be able to learn more about our company, learn about the life as a virtual assistant working with JobTalk, get assistance with their applications, get help choosing a suitable position that complements their skills and experiences, among other things. What's more, electronic goodies and an awesome final prize are up for grabs if you start your application on the day of the fair, January 27th. You definitely don't want to miss that. The JobTalk Virtual Fair will be an incredible opportunity, guys.
Absolutely. We are super excited. January the 27th, it's going to be absolutely awesome, guys. And if you joined late to this live session, don't worry, because we will post the recording on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube for your convenience, so that you are able to rewatch it from the beginning whenever you want. Okay, so while you are writing in the comment section, we want to remind you to subscribe to our newsletter. The Job Flash newsletter includes our open virtual assistant positions for the week, our blogs regarding productivity and home office, and of course the weekly tea blogs where we share all the success stories and testimonials of team members from all around the world. Also guys, don't forget to visit our resources section on our website. There are many useful resources that you can consult at any time in case you need them.
That's right. And guys, you won't want to miss our next live session, because Morne will be joined by a very special guest. On his next Morne's World live session, streaming exclusively on Instagram next Wednesday, January 18, Morne and his guest will discuss a bit more about JobTalk, the interview, the application process, the career opportunities, and also they can give you some valuable tips. So be sure to check it out, guys. It's an entertaining and very insightful live session.
Yeah, thank you so much, Alina. Yes, guys, you are always more than welcome to join my world, as we'll have a lot to discuss, and we'll also be answering questions from the audience. We'll start live streaming at 1 p.m. Eastern Time sharp, so please set a reminder. Now, we want to show you one of our testimonials from a virtual assistant that is currently working remotely for a US-based employer with JobTalk. Let's check it out.
It has been great, actually. My boss, and it's so nice. My boss is so nice. Let's start by saying that. My boss is such a nice person. She's always helping me. She's teaching me so many new things. I love to learn. I love to learn new things. It's great. I mean, it's very simple. Let's put it this way. I'm working with a US firm. You know, they're very competitive people. They want you to be the best. They want you to be the best version of yourself. So they always try to push you to that. They want you to be better. They want you to improve. They want you to grow your skills, and that's great.
Thank you for watching this incredible testimonial and for your attention during today's topic. We really wish you guys have a great start to the year and the best of luck if you decide to apply to JobTalk in 2023. Now, without any further ado, we are ready to answer your questions. If you haven't sent one, make sure to send one in the comment section, and well, now's the time to answer. So let's start.
Okay. Well, I received a question. Hello guys, hello to you as well. Thank you so much for asking a question. My English is not very good. I want tips to improve. What can I do? Okay, that's a great question. Once more, thank you so much for asking. Well, I would say practice speaking and listening as much as possible. You can find conversation with your partners online, your friends, family members. Try to speak with your friends and family in English. Listen to them speaking as well. It's really going to help you a lot. I would also say that it's super important to read a variety of materials, such as books, articles, and newsletters. Also, it's super important to watch English language movies and TV shows with subtitles to help you understand spoken English and pick up new words and phrases. I would also say try to surround yourself with English as much as possible, whether that means listening to English language music or using English language apps or social media. I think that's also crucial. And then you can also work with a tutor or take a class. So a tutor can give you personalized attention and help you focus on the areas of English that you need the most help with. And it's super important to remember that it is a process which will take time, so you need to be patient and consistent with your efforts. But I truly believe you will be native super soon. And hopefully you decide to apply for one of our career opportunities. We wish you the best of luck. You've got this.
Yes, best of luck, guys. Okay, so this question says, what kind of activities am I supposed to carry out if I got the job? Well, thank you for your question. The activities depend on the position that you are interested in applying for, and also more specifically what the client needs from you. So please let us know in the comment section which one is the position that you're interested in, so that we can let you know precisely what more or less you can expect from the activities, because they all vary from position to position. And yes, we will be gladly sharing more information for you, so please let us know in the comments.
Next question. I heard that JobTalk is going to host a virtual job fair. When and where? Well, yes, the rumors are absolutely true. We are officially hosting our very first job fair on January the 27th. We will have a virtual booth on our website. So if you decide to attend the fair, you will have the opportunity to connect with and interact with a JobTalk team member. So during the event, you will be able to learn more about our company, learn about life as a virtual assistant working with JobDoc, get assistance with your application, and also get help choosing a suitable position that complements your skills and experiences. What's more, electronic goodies and an awesome prize are up for grabs if you start your application on that day. So please be sure to register for the event on our website. Furthermore, you can also visit our website to read our latest blog called 8 Reasons to Attend Our First Job Fair, where you will find so much more information about this historic event. We are super excited and we hope to see you there.
Yes, guys, remember January 27th on our website on the virtual booth. Okay, so next question. Why are you hiring people all the time? Okay, so as we displayed on our disclaimers video, we are a recruitment agency, and what we do is placing virtual assistants with US-based businesses. So as a recruitment agency, recruiting people is what we do, and we're trying to place you in the best career opportunity possible. Thank you for your question.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, next question. I'm from Ghana. Can I apply? Okay, well, at this stage, we hire incredible people from Argentina, Colombia, El Salvador, Honduras, and Mexico. But we are trying our best to expand our services to other countries as well. So please keep an eye on our social media platforms and subscribe to our weekly newsletter, as we will inform our audience about the latest updates. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you so much. Okay, so next question. What do I need to have handy if I wanted to apply? Okay, so please be sure to read all the requirements for the application in the application form. We have some sections where you can read what you require and the possible activities as well for each position. So you can visit www.jobdoc.com, which is our official website, to review the positions and to read the requirements in the form of the position that you're interested in. And we wish you the best of luck if you decide to apply.
Absolutely. Guys, hit that apply now button. It really is an incredible opportunity. Okay, so next question. Do I need experience to apply for the admin role? Okay, yes, you do need at least 6 months of experience in a related field and or a degree. You need excellent attention to detail and the ability to prioritize. You'll need strong written and verbal communication skills, proficiency in Microsoft Office, and proficiency in English and Spanish. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you for your questions, guys. Keep sending your questions over in the comment section, whether you're watching us via YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. We're grabbing the questions from each of the 3 platforms. We have a whole team helping us with that. So yes, keep them coming. And well, next question. Hello, can I apply to the position with B2 level? Sure thing. That falls within our requirements. What we normally are seeking for into the regarding the levels of English are level B2, C1, or C2. These levels are either advanced or native. So yes, B2 is an advanced English level. So you're more than welcome to apply because you do have that English level. Thank you for understanding and best of luck if you decide to apply.
Yeah, best of luck, guys. Okay, so how can I subscribe to your weekly newsletters? Okay, that's an amazing question. Thank you so much for asking. Well, you can visit our website at www.jobdoc.com, and on the main page, you'll need to scroll down to the bottom and you'll find a section that states sign up for our Job Flash newsletter. Simply enter your email and your name and click the subscribe button and you'll be subscribed. I hope that answers your question.
Okay, next question. I was wondering if you offer any vacancies and administrative tasks on the IT industry for project management specifically. At the moment, the IT related position we have available is the Information Security Administration role. You can visit our website at www.jobdoc.com/career opportunities. You can click also on the career opportunities tab on the website for more information regarding this specific position, but it is related to IT.
Okay, awesome. Do you have internal positions available? Yes, we do. So at this stage, we have the Information Security Administrator position, Technical Writer, Internal Process Team Leader, and the Process Director position. But guys, please note, once we find the suitable candidates for each position, it might not be available anymore. However, you can always apply for the Administrative Assistant, Marketing Assistant, and Intake Specialist roles.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so this question says, hello Samuel. I will have an interview with you and I want to know if you have any tip. Sure thing. Well, for the interview, we highly recommend that you are there on time, you join the meeting on time. Punctuality is key and it shows how much you care about the opportunity. We highly recommend that you also test your equipment beforehand, hours before the interview, so you make sure that you are not having any video, audio, or Wi-Fi issues. Also, we highly suggest you to dress professionally. If you don't know more or less what to wear, just remember that it's the same as if you were going to an in-person job interview. So what you would wear in a job interview in person, it's the same thing you should maybe wear on the virtual job interview. Also, try to have a clean and quiet background. Use a professional looking virtual background if you need to. And also be sure to ask anyone else at home to give you some space and privacy during the interview to try to avoid any possible background noises or interruptions of any kind. So yes, we wish you the best of luck with your interview. And yes, hope these tips helped.
Absolutely, best of luck. Fingers crossed, guys. Okay, so how many stages are there in the application process? That's a great question. Thank you so much for asking. So there are 7 stages of the application process. The first stage is to apply in the web forms. That means that after you click the Apply Now button, you will receive an email. And if you apply through our social media platforms, you will receive an inbox message. This message will include instructions on how to apply directly with an added link. And yeah, that's the first stage in our application process. You'll need to submit your application using that link. So once you pass the first stage, you will be contacted by one of our guides. Please make sure to review your email inbox, even the spam folder, because sometimes our emails land in there. So once you find it, you'll be asked to create a profile. This profile will need to include the following: an essay, your resume in .doc format, and an English test. There are also specific instructions that you need to follow in order to create your profile successfully. So if you pass the second stage, your guide will ask you to schedule an interview with a member of our team. And that's the third stage of our application process, the job doc interview. So if you pass the job doc interview stage, your guide will invite you to attend the Doc University for a week. This is a paid training period where you will find all the basics of being a virtual assistant. And that's the fourth stage of our application process, Doc University. So if you complete the assessment successfully, you'll move on to the fifth stage, which is to sign the contract. So your guide will schedule a call for both of you to go over the employment contract and check on any details together. Your guide will also answer any questions you may have. So if you accept and sign the contract, our matchmaking team will send your profile to the US employers they think you would be the perfect fit for. So moving on to the next stage. If the US employer agrees you would be a great fit for their company, we'll set up another interview. This time around, the US-based employer will be the one conducting the interview. If after the interview with the US employer, they decide to hire you, then, well, congratulations. You are matched and the next step is to set up a start date. If after the interview, the US employer decides that you are not what they are looking for, do not worry that much because we will set up more interviews with other employers until you are matched. And yeah, that's the 7 stages of the application process.
Thank you so much. Guys, the comments that Morne just shared are super important. He gave you just the important details for each stage. So I hope that you were taking notes. And well, moving on to the next question. What tools are useful for an administrative assistant? So from the beginning, we ask you to have your own reliable PC, internet connection, and a headset. It will also be valuable to have software like MS Office installed on your PC, because it's very common that the tasks you will be handling should be probably most possibly handled in MS Office or something very similar to that. And well, for the rest of the softwares, keep in mind that if you are hired, your client will provide you with a list of programs that you will need to have on your PC. But that will be instruction for the future, so no worries about that. For instance, you can just make sure that you have your own reliable PC, a good internet connection, and a headset, and a little bit of knowledge on a software like MS Office.
Absolutely, yeah, that's a great answer, Alina. Hello guys, hello to you as well. I read something about Pumped Up Quacks. What is that? Okay, well, that's a great question. So the Pumped Up Quacks is a podcast conducted by 3 of our internal team members, where they also invite a guest to join. So during the podcast, they discuss topics such as AI, technology, their favorite movies, sports, etc., etc., etc. So during the second segment, they discuss topics related to job talk, and they usually give plenty of tips regarding our career opportunities, more information about our company, tips regarding the interview process, and so on and so forth. You can find the Pumped Up Quacks podcast on Spotify and our YouTube channel. I promise you guys, it's really, really worth a listen. Shout out to the Pumped Up Quacks hosts.
Yes, guys, it's worth a listen, and they also give some cool tips, and they share about some interesting topics that are relevant on the day. So yeah, make sure to save some time to hear the podcast. It's on Spotify and other platforms. Well, for the next question, this one says, I am a graphic designer. What kind of jobs do you have for a graphic designer? Well, since your experience is related to the marketing field, we recommend that you check out the virtual marketing assistant position that we offer on the website. You will be asked, heads up, you will be asked for a portfolio of your past work to support your application. So yeah, we wish you the best of luck for the application process. And yeah, thank you for your question.
Absolutely, best of luck. Okay, so can you explain a bit more about the marketing role? Yes, absolutely. So some of the duties include, but are not limited to, planning and implementing the marketing and advertising strategies. So you can expect to plan events, write copy, post on social media, and assist in keeping the company visible and connected to the clients and prospects. So for this role, you should be comfortable with various social media platforms, bilingual, and you should have 2 years of experience or a degree related to marketing. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you so much. And I really think this answer complements the question that I answered before, because we were both talking about the marketing assistant position. So
absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely.
It was great that we took those questions together. So yes, Thank you guys. Okay, so next question says, if I want to reapply, would the same video, English test, and essay work if they went well in the first application? Well, actually, we no longer require you to submit a video as part of your application. It was a new update. And now we ask for a resume in English, the essay, and the English test results. We recommend that you review your past submissions and improve them before you reapply. Remember to use a different email than the one you used the first time. That's extra important, because if not, we're not gonna know if you're real. Okay, moving on. Keep sending your questions, guys. We still have plenty of time to keep on answering, so be sure to solve all your doubts. So this one says, is there any possibility of writing job? I don't have much speaking ability. Keep in mind that the client we would place you with is an English speaker in the USA. All the clients that we work with are all living in the USA. They're all English speakers. So your speaking skills are just as important and needed as your writing skills. We do have several opportunities for you to improve your English. We actually have a resource regarding improving your English level. And I think Morne mentioned something similar to during today's live session. We recommend you to surround yourself with English culture, like for example, listening to songs in English, to podcasts in English. Our podcast is in English, so maybe listening to the Pumped Up Quacks could help you. Reading articles, books in English, and try to, like have maybe a conversation with someone in English. So yeah, we really wish you the best of luck, and we truly think that maybe practicing could help you. Practice makes perfect. So yeah, whenever you enhance your abilities on speaking on English, we would love to have you in the team. But it is very important that you work on those abilities in the speaking English ability. That's the way you will be communicating with your team and with your boss in the US.
Absolutely, Alina. So, what are the requirements for applying to one of your job offers? Okay, so yeah, basically, as Alina just mentioned, you need a good English proficiency level, and then you need a personal computer or laptop, a headset, and you should have a good internet speed of at least 30 megabits per second. And then it's also super important to remember, guys, your equipment must be updated and reliable. And then you also need to match our core values, the ABCDEs. That is, attack your day, be incredible, complete the job, dream big, and you should have an excuse-free attitude. But also, as Lina just mentioned, guys, you can visit our website. You can download our resources. There are plenty of blogs that also contains a lot of tips. Even the Pumped Up Quacks podcast also contains a lot of tips. So please be sure to listen to the podcast. You can visit our social media platforms. We are handing out tips there as well. And then, yeah, of course, the resources are absolutely free, and it's really amazing tips in the resources. So, yeah, guys, please be sure to check it out.
Yes. Okay, so this one says, hi there, hi to you. Most of my experience is related with customer service. Could I apply for any of your job offers? Sure, we recommend that you check out either the administrative assistant position or the intake specialist offers, and apply for one of those, as your experience may be relevant for those positions. So yeah, we highly recommend that you try it out. You can visit our website, www.jobdoc.com. Look for the career opportunities and read the description for the administrative assistant and intake specialist, and decide which one you are more prepared for, and start there. We wish you the best of luck.
Absolutely, best of luck, guys. Okay, so I already had my interview. How long do I have to wait to get an answer? So it usually takes 2 to 3 business days to get back to candidates via email, but sometimes we have many applications, so it may take longer, but please do not panic, guys. We will get back to you. And then furthermore, it's also super important to check your spam folder, because once you apply, we only communicate via email. So it's really super important to check your spam folder, but just know that we will definitely get back to you. So yeah, no worries, guys. And yeah, you just mentioned you already had your interview. So yeah, we truly hope that it went great, and yeah, we cross our fingers.
Fingers crossed for everyone. Okay, so is there a possibility to get feedback from JobDoc? I have already applied twice and I want to improve. Thanks. You can always check out our feedback page. It's at jobdoc.com/feedback to read the common reasons for applications being rejected. The information found there may serve as a guide on where you can improve to increase your chances of success. Remember, it's www.jobdoc.com/feedback.
/feedback, absolutely. Okay, so next question. What is the schedule? Okay, that's a super important question, and I'm so glad that you're asking it. Our schedule depends on the needs of our clients. However, due to our company's international status, your schedule will never exceed 40 hours a week. And the best part is that everyone gets an hour for lunch and 2 15-minute breaks of your choice. And I truly believe that's absolutely incredible. What do you think, Alina?
It is, absolutely. Thank you for your questions, guys. Keep them coming. We still have more time. Moving on. This one says from Victor. I am 52. Is it a matter? I got a lot of experience in project management and manufacturing startups. Well, age ain't nothing but a number as long as you are legal working age in your country. So we highly suggest you to apply now. Visit our website for more information, read about the career opportunities, and apply now. Thank you, Victor, for your question.
Thank you so much, Victor. Okay, so next question, can I reapply if I was rejected? Yes, you can, but only if your process stopped before the interview. So you will need to use a different email address for your application. And then please make sure to read the instructions thoroughly for your application to meet our requirements. I highly suggest you guys to visit our website at www.jobdoc.com because on our website we have an amazing blog called JobDoc's Top 3 Secrets. So JobDoc's Top 3 Secrets has a lot of tips and especially regarding the application and all of that. So it's a crucial blog, and I highly suggest that you read that blog. And then hopefully it will help you submit your application successfully. If you decide to reapply, we wish you the best of luck.
Yes, guys, best of luck. As Morne mentioned, the 3 JobDoc Secrets is a blog that we recommend to all of our candidates that are starting their application process. So prepare beforehand. You can give it a look, you can read, and it's gonna help you a lot, guys. We guarantee that, it's gonna be very insightful for you to read that blog. And moving on with the next question. I am an English teacher. Can I apply? Of course, we recommend that you check out either the administrative assistant position or the intake specialist position. We wish you the best of luck. Remember that you can find more information about the positions on our website, jobdoc.com, in the career opportunity section. You can know more about the requirements for each position and also the activities that you can expect generally to be handling every day. So thank you for your question.
Thank you so much, guys. So basically, you will need to know how a computer and its programs work. And that is basically what being tech savvy is. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you. Okay, so a question from Ricardo. Doing the test, what's the accepted grade minimum? Okay, so your points from the test or the grade from the test needs to fall within one of our accepted English levels, which are B2, C1, and C2. These levels are either advanced or native. So it needs to fall within one of those 3 levels. B2, C1, C2. Hope I clarified.
Oral and written communication skills, and be able to organize their work using tools like Microsoft Excel and other office suites. So for this role, you should have 6 months of experience in admin or a related field. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you. Okay, so next question. Would the same English test score work to reapply if I was done with a different email, since I must reapply with a different email used in the first application? If it was done with a different email, since I must reapply with a different email used in the first application. I mean, yes, if your English test results meet the requirements, then you can use it. However, if there's any chance that you could maybe improve your previous score, we highly suggest and recommend that you do it again if you can get a better score to increase the chances of being accepted and succeeding that stage of the application process.
Absolutely. Okay, so what tips or advice could you give me for the interview stage? Okay, so I would say technical tips. Let's start with technical tips. I would say that you should sit in front of a window maybe, or make sure that your lighting is perfect. I would also say that you should have a professional background. It's super important to also have a stable Wi-Fi connection, wear business casual clothes, and it's also really important to be on time, preferably like 5 minutes, before the interview starts. And then tips for the interview. I think it's really important to think before you speak. You should also pay close attention to pronunciation and how you structure your sentences. Take pauses if you need to. I think that's also crucial. If you feel overwhelmed, take pauses and gather yourself again. And then I also think that it's super important to focus on highlighting your skills and experience. So yeah, that would be my tips. I hope you find it valuable. Thank you so much.
Those were great tips, Val.
Thank you so much, Val.
Okay, so moving on. This question says, are we still recruiting from South Africa? Well, at the present moment, we are not taking any new applications from South Africa, as we do not have opportunities available for South Africa. But be sure that whenever they are available again, we will announce it across all our channels in social media. And you can also subscribe to our weekly Job Flash newsletter, because we might give that announcement there as well. If you want to subscribe to the newsletter, it's on the website. Right at the bottom, you scroll down and you insert your name and email, and that's how you will be receiving the weekly Job Flash newsletters, where we normally notify these kind of situations that are so important as the new applications from South Africa. But unfortunately, at the moment, we are not taking any applications from South Africa. We'll let you know when this changes.
Yeah, absolutely. And then guys, also regarding the newsletter, we send 2 newsletters per week. So the first part is on Wednesday, where we actually post our latest blog entry, more information about our latest blog entry. We also add our next upcoming live session for the day. And then, of course, we also add our career opportunities on the newsletter. There's also like a description regarding the career opportunities. So yeah, it's really an super insightful newsletter. So I think if you guys would like to subscribe to the newsletter, it's definitely not a bad idea. You will definitely learn a lot in the Job Flash newsletters. And then also the Friday Job Flash newsletter is our second newsletter for the week, where we post our latest Pumped Up Quacks podcast episode. Well, not the episode, but more information about the episode. We also post the latest weekly T blog, and then also our career opportunities and their description as well. So yeah, the newsletter is super insightful, guys. As Lina just mentioned, it's on our website at the bottom of our main page, and you can simply enter your email address and your name, and you can subscribe to our newsletter. So yeah, absolutely. Okay, so the next question, what should my English level be? Okay, so it should be either B2 or C1, which are advanced, or C2, which is native. So during the second stage of our application process, you will need to do an English test. So that test will give you the exact result of your English level. So yeah, if you decide to apply, we wish you the best of luck, and thank you so much for your question.
Thank you guys for your questions. Okay, so the next one says, it is my understanding that your rate for an EA is about SAR 50 per hour, but you mentioned earlier that your rates are some of the best. Well, since we are an outsourcing company, we know the salary is a sensitive topic and we want our workers to be satisfied. Therefore, we take into consideration the salary each individual would get in their country for the position in question, and we try to improve that amount to offer competitive salaries. Also, please take into account that at the moment we are not taking new applications from South Africa. Thank you for understanding.
Yeah, and then, well, the next question is, from which countries are you currently hiring? Okay, so thank you so much for your question. So it's Argentina, Colombia, El Salvador, Honduras, and Mexico. So guys, if you're in any of those countries, visit our website, jobtalk.com, hit the apply now button, and yeah, we wish you the best of luck, guys. It truly is an amazing experience. As Lina also mentioned earlier, it really is like the dream career opportunity. Especially, I'm speaking personally for myself now. It is absolutely an incredible journey, an amazing career. So yeah, I'm super happy.
Yes, this is a great way to start the year, the 2023, with a nice career opportunity with JobDoc. Okay, so from Ricardo, will this conference will be able to see it later, the JobDoc Fair? Okay, so you will be able to watch this precise live session on our channels after the stream has ended. And for the job fair on the 27th of January, you will need to use Zoom to enter to the job fair virtual lounge and be able to ask your questions to the people that's on the lounge and know more about the career opportunities and which position is more suitable for you. So yeah, this live session will be staying on the 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, right after we finish the streaming, so that you can save it to watch later, to maybe write some notes on the tips that we shared. And the other thing, which is the JobDoc Fair, that's gonna take place on the 27th of January. Don't miss it, and you will be able to enter Zoom to a special virtual launch that we're gonna have for the job fair of the JobDoc. So yeah, I hope I clarified about the 2 different events.
Absolutely, yeah. The job fair is going to be amazing. I'm super excited. It really is a historic event. It's going to be so awesome. I can't wait. Okay, okay, so the next question, what job offers do you have available? Okay, so our current career opportunities are the following. It is the administrative assistant position, the marketing assistant position, and the virtual intake specialist position. And then you can also apply for one of our internal positions, which you can find on our website. But yeah, guys, please be sure, as we mentioned earlier, to read the description. And if you believe that you are the perfect candidate, do not hesitate to apply. And yeah, we wish you guys the best of luck.
Best of luck, guys. Okay, so this question says, I didn't make it past the initial interview. Can I apply again? Thank you for your question. Unfortunately, you will no longer have that option to reapply once you have had an interview with us. Those are the politics of the company. You're only available to apply or to apply again if you couldn't pass one of the first 2 stages. But if you get to the interview, you can no longer reapply, nor in any of the future stages of the application process. You can no longer reapply either. So yeah, thank you for understanding.
Okay, next question. I really want to apply for the admin role. Do I need experience to apply? Okay, yes, so you do need at least 6 months of experience in a related field and or a degree. And then you need excellent attention to detail and the ability to prioritize. You'll need strong written and verbal communication skills, proficiency in Microsoft Office, and proficiency in English and Spanish. And yeah, if you decide to apply, we honestly wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you, guys. Okay, so this question says, how can I get an interview? Okay, so you can start your application process by submitting an application form. Then you will be invited an interview only after successfully passing the second stage of the process, in which you submit your resume, essay, and your English test results. Remember that for the application process, you need to pass one stage to be able to pass to the next one. You need to be successful in one stage to proceed the process. So yeah, it's the first stage is to apply via the application form, complete the first 2 stages, and if you successfully pass the first 2 stages, you will be invited to schedule an interview, but only if you pass successfully the first stages, the stages that come before the interview. The process is the same for everyone, for every position. Thank you.
Exactly, absolutely. Okay, so Jose is asking, hey guys, okay, well, hello to you as well, Jose. Was wondering if you guys hire in the Philippines. Some of my colleagues would be interested, thanks. Well, Jose, not at the moment, but we are trying our best to expand our services to other countries as well. You can definitely subscribe to our newsletter and our social media platforms where we will inform the audience once we expand our services to other countries and other information as well. Crucial information that will be available on our social media platforms and the newsletters. But at the current stage, we are hiring from Argentina, Colombia, El Salvador, Honduras, and Mexico. So yeah, thank you so much for your question.
Thank you. Okay, so this next question says, when are you guys opening applications for South Africans again? Okay, so at the moment, we are unable to say when we will be reopening for South Africa. But when we do, be sure that we will announce it all over our social media channels, all over our platforms, and just keep an eye on us. And we highly recommend that you follow our social media platforms so that you know whenever we are announcing this, and also subscribe to our weekly Job Flash newsletter so that you can get the latest news always like at the time we publish them. So yeah, thank you for understanding.
Absolutely. Okay, Alina, and then we have time for one more question, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to answer the final question from my end. What are some of the requirements needed to apply? Okay, so thank you so much for your question. To apply, you need a good English proficiency level, B2, C1, or C2, a personal computer or laptop. You will need a headset, and you should have a good internet speed of at least 30 megabits per second. And then you also need to match our core values, the ABCDEs: attack your day, be incredible, complete the job, dream big, and you should have an excuse-free attitude. As we mentioned earlier, guys, you can visit our website to download our resources. They are absolutely completely free. There are some amazing tips in the resources. You can read our blogs. You can visit our YouTube page. There's also some tips and advice there. Our social media channels, the Pumped Up Quacks podcast. So yeah, guys, please be sure to check it out. And if you're interested in any of our career growing opportunities, we really wish you the best of luck. So yeah, thank you so much for your question.
Thank you, guys. Okay, so for the last question of today's live session, remember we have more live sessions and more channels where you can send your questions over, and we're always replying. The question says, what can we expect on the job fair? Okay, so some of the things that you can expect at the event is that you can find out more about the company itself, about JobDuck, and more also information about our available career opportunities at the moment. You can also get the opportunity to speak face-to-face with a JobDuck team member in our Zoom lounge and in the breakout rooms from Zoom that we will be having in the virtual booth that will be available on our website. And you can ask all the questions that you want and receive an instant response from the JobDuck team member. You can also get help with your application on the day from a JobDuck team member. And you can also learn more about what comes after you get hired, and you can learn more about the internal openings that we have. And well, also it is to celebrate this event. We are also gonna be having some awesome giveaways on the day of the fair only. So that's why you need to be joining on the day of the fair. And you can stand a chance to win by starting your application on the day of the JobDuck Fair, January 27th. So we truly hope to see you there, guys. It's the first time we do an event like this. It's the first time that we have a JobDuck Fair. So we are highly like there's a lot of enthusiasm regarding the event, so we highly recommend that you guys join. It's gonna be a great opportunity, and regarding today's topic, it's a great way to start the 2023 fresh with a great career opportunity with JobDuck. The JobDuck Fair, it's gonna be a great opportunity to do that. So well, thank you guys so much. We received more questions. We really appreciate all the questions that you sent in. Unfortunately, we have reached the end of the live session. We have reached the time, but please don't hesitate to send your questions over through any of our social media platforms. Whether you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, make sure to send us a message in any of those three platforms. You can also leave more comments. We will try to answer them as well. And also don't forget that we will be having Mornay's World live session. Mornay is gonna be the host. He's gonna be having a special guest, and he can also answer with his guest all the questions that you might have regarding the company, the job fair, the career opportunities, anything that you'd like to know, and also give you some tips. So I highly suggest that you guys join Mornay. It's next Wednesday. It's January 18th, exclusively on Instagram. So don't miss that. And yeah, you can find us on Instagram as The Job Talk. So don't miss Mornay's World. It's going to be Mornay hosting. He's going to have a special guest, and they will be answering questions as well. Or if you don't want to wait, like I mentioned, you can address any query, question, concern, comment through our social media. We also have a live chat on the website. You can ask there as well. And well, for anyone starting your application soon, having your interview soon, today, tomorrow, this week, we wish you the best of luck, guys. It was a pleasure being here. And as always, Pal, Mornay, it's an honor co-hosting the Talk live session with you. It was great because it was the first one of 2023. We have many more surprises prepared for you guys this year, so stay tuned. And thank you, Paul. It was amazing. And thanks, everyone, for your time. And remember, we're keeping this live session on the three platforms, so you can watch the whole thing afterwards. So no worries. Thank you once again.
Exactly. Yeah, you said it best, Alina. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in for today's Dark Life live session. As Alina mentioned, it was the first one of 2023. Thank you so much for asking your questions. And then also, guys, if you enjoyed this live session, please remember to give us a thumbs up. Alina and I would truly appreciate it. And yeah, guys, we are super excited to see what 2023 has to offer. Alina and I have a lot of plans. And we are going to host several more live sessions, and we will keep on giving you guys tips and advice, and we will keep on answering your questions. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Alina. As always, it was a great honor co-hosting the Dark Life live session with you. And yeah, guys, I hope I see you next week. I will have a special guest as well. It's on the Mornay's World live session, exclusively on Instagram, 1 p.m. next Wednesday. And yeah, we will be talking more about Job Talk and the application process. We will be giving you tips and advice. And of course, we will be answering your questions as well. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. It truly was a great honor co-hosting the event with you, Alina, and also to answer your questions. And yeah, we wish you the best of luck in this year. And thank you so much for joining. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you, guys. Bye.